Welcome back in the Road Creation Tour. Today, another road trip adventure track remake. This time it's Night Glow Raceway. This track is a mix of dirt and asphalt, and like the others road trip adventure tracks, it has its own set of specific features. The track is composed of a city part at first, with a shortcut leading to the attraction park, even though it's actually longer that way. Meanwhile, the main path leads to a jump at the attraction park. What follows is the dirt section of the track. It draws one wide corner and a few chicanes. Then we finally go back to the city with some roundabouts. For me, this track has a great balance that will be fun to have in Forza. Once again, our track will take place in the Edinburgh city. Fortunately, many features of the original track can be found here. The jump is going to be at the southeast of the city. The shortcut in the Street Gardens Park. The dirt section at Arthur's Seat. And the wide roundabout. The only missing place is the attraction park, sadly. However, even if both games share a lot of features, the distance between each one in Forza is much longer, making the track as well longer. Just like the perfect cherry blossom racetrack, we'll start at the Greendale Super Sprint event. And to show us the way, we have a perfect driver for this ambitious track. Some say she is really good at dodging traffic, but no one ever saw it. All we know is she is Sakuya Izayoi from Toho, who is now a car. First, we'll head at the southeast of the city to take the jump. Unlike the original track, we won't go for the shortcut place at first. It will appear later for a best racing experience. I'll explain it when we get there. So to head for the jump, we'll navigate a bit through the city. We are now on the straight line before the jump. We want to build enough speed to pass the jump smoothly. Jumping on the left here is safe, but you will most likely land a bit aside of the road below. You can jump between the two trees ahead, but you will need to aim precisely in order to not crash on the other trees behind. We will take the safe option for the AI. We land on a straight line. Since there is no attraction park, we will head directly for the dirt section at the Arthur's Seat by following the road. As the track has a dirt section, and that it contains multiple corners, you may consider to get rally tires. Even if the dirt section is not really long, and that most of the track is asphalt, it is a good choice, as you don't lose much grip on asphalt compared to the race tires. However, the opposite is true. With the race tires you don't lose much grip on the dirt surface, except if you drive on the grass, so avoid it with the race tires. After testing the two types, there is not really much difference of lap time. The race tires seems a tiny bit faster, with the many corners on asphalt, but the choice is entirely up to you. Now we will head for the Street Gardens, where our shortcut lies. The thing is that the Street Gardens are at the opposite of the city from here. We need to navigate through a long part of the city. It mixes straight lines and sharp corners. Time for a test. Let's hope that the AI will work fine. The AI drives well, aside from the entry of the dirt section, where they tend to turn late, but it's fine. We can proceed further to the track. The Street Gardens are just a bit ahead. Behind that building you can get around from the right, or the left, just like some of the road trip adventure roundabout. Just ahead is the entry of the Street Gardens, and so our shortcut. It is not at the beginning of the track, because we could not face the entrance that way otherwise. Though we call it shortcut, but actually just like road trip adventure, the shortcut is not that much fun. You can barely win time with it. That said, it's still fun to speed through the park. Anyway, we will take the road for the AI. All that's left is the big roundabout. Clearly the right side is faster here, but you always have the option to go around by the left. Finally we go back to the finish line, and you made it through the whole track. So, from a track that looked like this, we made that. You can now find the track, the Night Glow Raceway at Megamertagnismo 5300s. Or not. Now you can race the Night Glow Raceway. Sakuya will now perform the demonstration race, in S1 with the race tires, and of course without her power. Thanks for sticking out, and enjoy the race.